fine, and everything nice.
Hey, what's up you guys? Miss Shelly here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a new video, to a new vlog. Look, I have a special guest. No, because you want to be bothering me all the fucking time. Now I'm gonna bother you. This is Chooch. Chooch is my best friend's ferret. No, Choochie, this is my girl. Nathy is working, she's out of town. So anytime she's out of town, Chooch stays with me because I'm the best Tia in the world. She's the cutest thing ever, but she's noisy and she's annoying a little bit. She's just like me. Anyway, you guys, so welcome to my month update on semaglutide. So you guys, I've been a little busy recently because if you guys follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, I've gone on live and talked about how I've kind of been dating somebody. That's a story for another update. You were just talking about semaglutide. I don't really have much to really say about it. I'm gonna try to keep this as short and sweet, and I'm going to answer most of the most frequently asked questions that you guys ask me. So I've been on, you see what I mean? I'm gonna have to keep her in her cage the entire time we film because she just doesn't stay still. So I've been on it for about a month. I didn't get it prescribed. My mother got it for me because she got the hookup. Technically, you can get it prescribed. You can get it with your insurance, or you can just find it through, like, now you can get it literally anywhere. You can get it like at spas or like medical centers. There's multiple ways that you can get your hands on it, and my mom just kind of gets it for me. If I'm being completely honest, you guys know I'm completely transparent with you guys. I just started doing it because my mom had been doing it for a month and she really liked it and she wanted me to give it a try. And I said, why not? The same way that I tried keto is the same way that I decided to try semaglutide. And I've seen a whole bunch of the girlies say that, you know, it's a semaglutide summer, and basically semaglutide is the medication. And I know a lot of people say like Ozempic and other brands, but they're just like branding in different ways you can take the semaglutide. I take compound semaglutide, so I inject myself, and it comes with a little vial and the little syringes, and I just inject myself every Tuesday. And it's really easy, it doesn't hurt at all. And basically my experience with it is I really like it. I'm gonna keep on doing it because I feel like it really helps me a lot with my mouth, because I'm an overeater and I'm an emotional eater and I eat for anything. I definitely will say that it doesn't make me crave things. I'm pretty sure you guys want to know is how much weight did I lose on my first month. So I lost a total of 10 pounds on my first month. I know I had mentioned that my mom lost 20 pounds, but it was like a month and a half that she lost 20 pounds, not in the first month, so that was my bad. And I was convinced that I was gonna lose 20 pounds in a month, but that wasn't the case. But also, you guys, I haven't been dieting or really working out. To me, my job is very, like, I'm on my feet and I'm walking around a lot, so I take that as my workout, and I work 4 days a week, and I'm walking at least 7 miles per shift. So I guess you could say that I have been working out, but I haven't been going to the gym. I use my job as my workout, and I haven't really been dieting. I've just kind of been eating less, and I still managed to lose 10 pounds. Now, what I'm planning to do is to go back on a diet and back on like watching what I eat instead of just eating a whole bunch of junk, and tone it down on my drinking as well to see better results. So I'm sure if you were to do a diet and exercise, you're going to lose a lot more weight, because what it basically does, what it did for me was that I'm not constantly thinking about food. Before I started taking this, it was a meal that I'm currently eating and I'm thinking, what am I gonna eat later? What am I gonna eat tomorrow? What can I eat as a snack? Or I would just eat just to eat because I just love eating so much, because who doesn't like eating? Let's be so fucking for real. I never really got sick or nauseous at first in the like my first week, and it didn't hit me right away. It did take a few days. I just really didn't feel like eating anything. I know a lot of people say to have a lot of protein shakes and drink a lot of water because you're not going to want to eat anything at all, and that was the case for me. And I want to say like the first 2 weeks is when I really saw results, and I really saw my body changing and really seeing, you know, like, I don't really want that. I don't need to be eating that much. For me, at least, I don't think it's anything crazy the way that other people make it seem. And I see people losing weight super fast. Maybe it's because they're also dieting with this too, so it kind of helps them at the same time. So I started off at 0.25. Now I am at 0.40, which is crazy. And if I'm being completely honest, it's nothing out of this world, and I didn't think that I would be doing 0.40. I saw a lot of videos about people saying like if you don't feel it, to like keep on going up after the first month. So I didn't start doing 0.40 till last week when I hit my month mark. I was gonna do 0.35, but I just started noticing that it wasn't working for me anymore, in the sense where I started to see myself eating more and kind of seeing those cravings kind of come back. I was very irresponsible during this month, and I really kind of wasn't taking it seriously, because this will only work if you also work. This is not magic. This is not anything crazy. I called it magic in the beginning because it really did help me a lot, and I couldn't believe that I physically could stop craving things and stop overeating. So as soon as I started taking 0.40, once I hit my month mark, a couple days after, I realized that I would get very, very, very nauseous, to the point where like I'm a person who doesn't get nauseous very easily. I can't physically throw up. It's very hard for me to do that, but I felt very close to. And my parents got this huge spread of food, of my favorite food, and I couldn't even eat one single thing because I just physically couldn't. And I'm like, I really just don't want to eat that. So I was like, okay, 0.40 is really where it's at. This is like my good number. People do say after you inject yourself, you do feel a little nauseous, and then it quickly went away after. It's totally fine. Like, I don't feel nauseous every day. I know some people feel nauseous every single day, but I don't feel nauseous every single day. It's only for like one day, and then that's it. It goes away. And my mom experiences the same thing as well. Yesterday, when I came back, because I was out on a little date, a little vacation, if we must, I had to inject myself, but a little later. So I don't really feel anything right now, but I was kind of like, should I go down a little bit? Because when I felt nauseous that one day, I was very, very nauseous, and I would wake up in the morning for work feeling very nauseous, not sick, just nauseous. I started today to really watch what I eat and kind of go back to diet and exercise. It's just been a little harder now that I am dating and, you know, going out for drinks and food and stuff like that. So that's what makes it a little hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, but this is something that if you really work hard on it, it's really gonna help you out in the long run to lose weight. I am very happy where I'm at. I do still want to keep on losing weight, and I'm in no rush to lose weight, because if I'm being completely honest, I've felt very confident lately in myself, and I feel really beautiful, and I'm just so in love with my body that I don't feel the need to. But I don't want to gain the weight back, and I don't want to lose too much weight either, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of like in the middle of where I'm happy where I'm at. Like, if I lose more weight, cool, but this is helping me just control my fucking mouth, because when it comes to food, I can't control myself. I can't. It's just, that's just how I've always been my entire life. Like, food just makes me really happy. When I'm happy, I eat. When I'm sad, I eat. When I'm mad, I eat. Another thing is it's really, you have to learn how to control your mind, because your mind will tell you that you want food, but the semaglutide will tell you, it helps you tell you, no, you don't. And there'll be times where I've eaten more because I'm not used to eating less, and I feel like I'm not full, but I'm actually full. And then I eat more, and then I end up feeling really fucking sick. And you're just going back and forth with yourself. It's like you're literally fighting with yourself and your body. And this is kind of like a game that the semaglutide kind of helps you come back to life and be like, you don't want to eat that. You don't need to be eating that. It's like, it really helps you eat the way that you're supposed to be eating, and you shouldn't be craving. I mean, I'm one that if you're hungry, you have to listen to your body. And sometimes I wouldn't listen to my body, because my body is like, we don't want any more, but my brain is telling me, you want more food, just because it's there. So it has been really difficult for me, and I have had difficult times where I want more food, but my body is just not, my body doesn't want it, but it's there, and the food is there, and I know the food is good, and then when I eat it, I don't enjoy it, and then I end up feeling sick. If you're thinking about taking semaglutide, I definitely recommend it 100%. Everyone is different. Like I said, some people have lost a lot of weight on 0.5, on 0.25, and then once I hit like my 3rd week mark, I noticed that it wasn't hitting me as strong, and that's when I decided to go to 0.40. And that's where we're at now, and I think I'm gonna be in 0.40 for a little bit. And just do your research, try it out. I was only supposed to do it for a month, and now I am on my, last week was my month, so this is like my, girl, I don't even know. But I'm gonna keep on doing it. I think it's worth the money. If your insurance can cover it, even better. You're one of the lucky ones. But yeah, my mom and I are doing it together, and my brother's girlfriend's also doing it too. So all the girls in the house are semaglutide summer. But I just have to be more responsible in the sense that I need to like stop drinking and like eating whatever, and actually do what I'm supposed to do to really help this allow me to like lose weight and stuff like that. But I'm also not in a rush. I feel really good right now, so I'm not really using this as like a weight loss thing. I'm just kind of using it just to kind of like help a bitch out so we can stay looking good. And also I've noticed that I'm not as bloated anymore, and I also can't drink the same. I forgot to get into that too. You cannot drink alcohol the same. I'm so sorry. It is not gonna happen. I physically cannot, which is a good thing. I'm not mad at it at all. I had gone out with my friends. This was like 2-3 weeks ago, and we were just there drinking how I usually drink, nothing crazy, and I got really sick and I had to go to the bathroom and puke, and I was with my cousin and I had to text him like, hey, can you please get me a bottle of water, like I'm puking. And he was like kind of like, what the fuck, like kind of freaking out because I don't throw up. And I was even freaking out because I'm like, oh my god, this shit is actually working, because I usually drink more than this and I physically cannot. So be very careful when it comes to drinking on this, because you can end up feeling very, very sick. So yeah, I hope I answered all your questions, and I give this a solid 7 out of 10. It is nothing crazy. If you can afford it, do it. But if you're someone like me that cannot control their mouth, when I want to say my mom gets for a whole month, it's like $250 for a month's supply of the stuff, which I don't think is bad at all. I don't know, because for some people it's been like magic, but then I've only been on it for a month, and I think it's just we're just very impatient people that we just want to lose like 50 pounds in a month. And I'll keep you guys posted on how I'm doing. I've just kind of like been busy with working and dating and balancing that out, that I'm like, I need to, I'm like tired. I'll be like, I'll finish work, and then it's like dating and then resting, and then when I'm finally resting and I have a day like to myself, like today I'm like super tired, but today I'm like, girl, we need to film, we need to update the girls, we need to update everything that's going on. But you know me, I can't do like a million things at once sometimes. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment box and I will answer as many questions as I can. See, right now I want food, but I'm not hungry. My body does not need food right now. But it's really cool to see yourself eating less. Like for example, my mom and I, when we would go to Longhorn, we love Longhorn Steakhouse. There's a Longhorn Steakhouse right by my house. We would always go and we would get like 2 appetizers, eat like 2 loaves of bread and an entree each. Girl, the last time that we went, we shared 1 entree. We had half of the loaf of bread and we didn't even finish the apple. So it literally cuts your eating habits like half. And I actually ended up overeating that day and feeling really sick. That was actually the day that I threw up, because there was still so much food left over that my brain wanted more because it was there, but my body didn't, and I ended up overeating. So this semaglutide will help you in the sense that like, hey, it'll tell you when to stop, but if you tell yourself that you want more and you go even though your body is telling you no, then that is completely up to you. So it's kind of like a game, and it's really cool because you do learn how to discipline your mind into telling you like, hey, we don't need that, even though your body is already telling you no more than it should, because before the semaglutide you know when you're full and you keep on eating, but this is like just a little more intense. Anyway, my camera's running out of battery. I love you guys so much. I will see you on my next one. Always remember to be kind to one another. What did I say already? See you on my next one. And also I've been posting all of my dating updates on TikTok, so check that out. Hopefully he doesn't see this and see that I blocked him on TikTok, because I don't want him to see the videos of me updating everybody about this.